Hello.
Hello, how are you doing today, beautiful? We took a couple weeks off,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, because of you.
What is my fault? What did I do?
Because you were gone and you scheduled it late.
Oh,
And somebody also had something all week, or was that a different week?
so that's
Somebody
me.
had
So
late. It's
all
kind
me.
of your fault.
Okay, kind of. Okay, shout out to you and your nice outfit today. Can I see you on the
Thank
screen today? You
you.
think I could see her up here? This is nice. What do we call this? Kind of like formal,
It's like
but
I was going for like sexy-ish bartender.
mm-hmm.
Like, oh, what do you want to drink?
Yeah, martini or
Yeah, a martini. Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
a
a girl's
martini.
drink,
That's
right?
classy. No, I don't think it's a girl's drink per
No,
se, but I don't really.
I
do
like
that.
it. It's
Thank you.
yeah, it is classy
Thank
and
you.
sexy at the same time. Well,
Thank you. And I
Yeah.
like your jacket.
oh yeah, you
The
know.
blue looks good on you. I've never seen that color on you before.
You never seen sky blue?
I've only seen black on you.
Well, I do wear a lot of black, and I'm making some changes. But yeah, this try to give
That's
you a
actually pretty cute.
little Easter blue mixed in here.
Easter blue.
You can see the transition of black.
Yeah,
to
so you didn't
different-
have to jump all the way into a full
Yeah, you got to
color.
ease into it. I just want to come in hot pink.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just be like, oh God,
Hot
Juhahn, what's
pink
wrong
would
with
probably
you?
look really good on you.
You think
though.
so?
Your skin tone,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
neon colors, the bright ones.
We might have to
We should try that.
We might have
We
to.
should try
I
that.
actually did do a skit called Neon Gang, and I was the pink. Hot pink was my color.
Like a Power Ranger thing.
You know,
but
I was
like-
hot pink.
I
Yeah.
think I have seen you. Wait, did you ever wear like a onesie that
Hot
was
pink
tight,
onesie?
like a spandex? Maybe not.
Hot pink.
No, maybe that was in a dream.
Whoa, you want to see me in the Power Ranger suit?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe not. How was your week, Aj?
I don't remember.
Was that crazy, huh?
It's been a whirlwind. It's regular stuff, but yeah, the baby started her period today, and here I am. Here I sit.
Yes.
I'm coming home, baby. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna save you.
How does that work? You know, when the daughter's going through the changes, like, is she freaking out or is she in pain or
She
like?
didn't freak out. I asked her if she had any cramps because I had like killer cramps when I was like that age. And so I'm just like, I don't know what to expect. But she was just like, Mom, I'm bleeding.
Really?
And I was like, what? So
Ooh,
yeah.
That must be crazy.
It's-
As a young
it's-
teenager, just like you're walking one day and it's
Yeah. It's crazy to be a woman.
What was she doing?
She was in her room, I guess. And yesterday was funny because she had like given me a hug, but it like hurt her chest. And I was like, what hurts? I was like, you ain't got nothing there. Like, what are you talking about? Which does, it's starting, you know? But that's why, because your body gets like achy and sore and all. It's awful. It's
Wow.
awful. But
Oh,
my
wow.
daughter's there. My other daughter's there. So she's going to help her.
She's experienced a
A
little bit.
little more experienced.
But
yeah.
she's not freaking out though.
No, she's not freaking out. She's just like, no. I said, welcome to womanhood. And
Which
she
is
was
a
like,
good
no.
thing. It's a good thing.
It is, but it's a lot. It's more than y'all have to deal with.
It's just stressful. Well. You know, us young boys, we go through what we call wet dreams.
Yeah.
It's a little bit pleasurable.
Yeah, it
but
sounds fun.
embarrassing when you wake up.
Embarrassing. Why? Because your
It's-
mom is around
Well,
or
no, it's just like, you're having fun in your dream, and then you wake up to
air
not
and
air.
blankets.
No, wetness, stickiness.
Oh, wait.
Wet dream. Yes.
Oh, so there's actually fluid.
Yeah, we ejaculate in our dream.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it's like we don't have, as you're maturing, you don't have the mental control of, finishing, and you get too into it, and you kind of like a kid again. You just
That's kind of incredible,
peeing in
though.
your bed. Is it?
Because if I could do that, I would
Just-
need no one.
Well, yeah, that is true. We do have the ability to just finish, and the dream can be that good.
You know what I mean?
But that's how sensitive our minds are at that age. It's like,
that's amazing.
hormones are
That's
so
the
crazy.
safest sex there is.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
And you finish.
But it gets a little messy, So I
You
guess
could get plastic sheets, right?
you never know when it's going to happen.
You
You can,
just-
but I guess it kind of is similar, but less graphic as a girl going through a period.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense because ours stays.
Yeah, for 7 days.
Well, yeah, but it stays for years.
Oh, yeah. And you guys cramp. We don't cramp.
Yeah.
It's all pleasure. It's just awkwardness when we wake up. It's like, oh my gosh, it's stinky. Oh, so embarrassing.
I bet that was your voice too, and that really bothers me.
Yeah. It's
Oh my gosh, so stinky.
yeah, because I got up and was like, just looking at touched my pants like.
So what'd you do? Did you go talk to your brothers? Did you talk to your dad? Like what?
Something you really don't talk about until you're with your friends later on and you've got more experience, but in the moment you're more embarrassed because it's almost like you wet your pants.
Oh, so I guess my boys have probably
They probably have, and they wouldn't be telling you because they're actually enjoying the dream.
Oh, that's fine.
It's just
I just don't want to wash the sheets. Warn me.
It becomes a thing. It's like another day at work. Like, oh, well, I got to get up.
Another day at
Gotta
work.
change my pants.
All right.
That was a good dream.
All right. So we'll then.
Ashley was on point. You know,
Ash.
I just picked a random name.
I was like, I don't remember Ashley.
Maybe your son's girl.
Oh. I thought you meant
Ashley
you.
in her dream.
No, I think it's another name.
Oh, so you know some girls?
Yeah, one of them has a girlfriend.
Oh, really?
For sure. I heard the other one does.
Have
but
you
he
met
hasn't
her?
told me yet. Yep. Well, I've met her. She follows me on Instagram. I follow her on Instagram now. I talked to her on the phone, but they don't want the girls. They don't want the women in our family to really
communicate.
I don't know why.
That's hilarious. So how does that work? How do you feel about your son dating?
It's natural.
16, oh, yeah, it is.
16 and 15. Yeah, I don't care. As long as he's focused.
Do you think that they're active?
I don't think so.
They're getting in. They're having.
I don't think that has happened yet, but I did tell them we're very, very open. I'm very open with my kids. They're very open with me. My boys. I don't know if you saw my story the other day, but my son texted me and he was just like, I was like, I'm so proud of you. I love you so much. And he was like, I love you too, Mom. Thanks for not swallowing me. And I was like, of course. I knew you were a special load. So that's our conversations.
Thanks for not swallowing me. No, I knew you were a special load.
So
what the heck?
But I like
that's
that
a fun
kind
way to have sex education with your kids.
It is, and it's nothing to be ashamed of because we all do it. You know what I mean? My mom made it so mysterious and secretive and a no.
Oh,
you know,
came from a pony. Yeah, and you were born in an egg. Hatched.
Yeah, no ponies with eggs. That's really weird. But no, she was
mystical.
just
She made it.
She made it more like you have to be married. They have to be, this, that, or the other. And so it was a very Christian household I was raised in. That's why. So she was like, no sex before marriage and all this. I don't know.
I feel like sometimes that pushes kids to do the more extreme.
Which is why I don't do that with mine.
Yeah, because they'll be a little bit more cautious. And if you just be real with them, tell them that the consequences of doing it, if you're going to choose to do it, show them some stuff.
Yeah.
I know some places they show you all the crazy
STDs
you can get.
Have you ever seen a blue waffle?
I have not seen a blue. What is a blue waffle?
Oh, I'm going to send you that.
Okay. You don't want to describe it to the people watching?
They know
what a blue waffle is?
They know. If you've not Googled blue waffle, put your mask on.
Okay. All right. Blue waffle. I'm going to figure that out.
Mm-hmm. How was your week, though?
My week is good. Let's go about today, coming to here.
Oh,
Let's start today. I got pulled over by the cops. Had my phone in my hand.
You get pulled over a lot.
I did. And it's always, it seems like it's kind of intertwined with you. It's connection.
It's my fault?
I'm linking with you. So the last time I think I got pulled over, I
had
was
to come
going
get you.
live, and you had to come get me. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now we're shooting the podcast, and I get pulled over again. I mean, I had the GPS in my hand, so it's illegal to even have guys. If you don't know,
I know.
You can't even have the GPS in your hand. It has to be hands free. This hands free rule, which is cool.
It's cool, but I have to see. I need a visual. I need to get one of those things on the car because that's what everybody's telling me.
Now I'm stressed out because I'm like, I don't have my license in my wallet. So I'm hoping.
He took your wallet too?
No, he didn't. He gave, how they take your license and registration. I'm hoping that he just gave it back and I placed it down. You get real flustered when the police pull you over. And I got one of those glove compartments that's not organized. So I always look stupid.
I know.
For 10 minutes trying to shuffle through. Wait a minute, let me just move my birth certificate and then all this other stuff. I'm not the only one out here who has an organized glove compartment. You would, Miss Unicorn. You would have a goddamn. Anyway, but my week was extravagant before that.
I gotta find a blue waffle later. Go ahead.
Yeah, find a blue waffle later. This weekend, Memorial Weekend. Yeah, we went to New York.
We were in New York. Even though I wasn't there, I was still there.
Remember I told you? I think I told you about it on this podcast, and you was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys going?"
I've noticed I don't always listen to what you say.
don't
Like
listen.
I kind of, but it kind of
She
glazes.
doesn't trust me, guys. She does not trust Juhahn Jones.
It doesn't have anything to do with trust.
Really?
It just has to do with ADD, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
So what did you think I was going to do when I kind of presented this, what we were going to do in New York? What did you think?
I thought, what did you just ask? I wasn't listening. No, I'm just kidding.
See? The respect.
I think I didn't know exactly. I didn't put it together because you were like Memorial, and I was like, yeah, I'm doing like a party with my friends and stuff like that.
I'm gonna party with my friends, and oh my gosh, the greatness that you guys are getting ready to do for us in our careers.
I didn't know it was all
We got to do the party first. We gotta do the
billboard
party.
was huge. I didn't know.
So basically, guys, I went to New York with Tim and the crew and Cliff and everybody, and we got almost and we got almost 100 women, and we dressed them up in wedding dresses, and we walked through New York a couple blocks to Times Square, and we had a big ass billboard.
A big billboard.
It says "You Married That," has a nice, beautiful, hot pink and everything. It's us
Very
up in
colorful.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all provide the wedding dresses, or did they bring their own?
Maybe about 10 ladies had wedding dresses.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's definitely a question I asked, but it's not a common thing that a woman would have.
I have one.
Yeah, but
I don't
most
know why.
women won't. 'Cause
Right.
You were married, so.
But I didn't use that.
Oh, but so that
No, I
that
just have a
wasn't a
wedding
dress?
dress. Mm-mm.
That wasn't from that?
No.
You just had one? You just no, who does that? Who just goes and buys a wedding dress?
I think it was my sister's, and it was one of the ones she left because she's been married like a few times. And so it was, she would buy like a couple wedding dresses as choices.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the other 60 or so women had wedding dresses, so it was beautiful. We had the Jagged Ass Let's Get Married remix blasting. We had Beyonce put a
finger in it?
Put a ringer on it. But,
That's a whole
I said put a
different thing.
ringer on it. Messing
You can
around
do
with
that
your
too.
ass. Put a ring on it. If It Is in Love from New Edition.
Oh yeah. No, I saw
was-
the post on your page, and I was like,
I was doing
what is happening?
Yeah. Let's just say that we are making history. You Married That is going to be a very successful film. We're going to keep on doing magical things like this, creating the light.
Right.
And, I went around through Harlem and all through New York, and people knew I was. And the good thing about that is if they didn't know who I was, there's somebody in the film that they connect
they're
to.
going to relate to, or
and it's
no.
demographics is what
Right.
I realized. Like
Everybody knows Lisa Ray.
Yeah.
Everyone.
So to the ladies, most especially if you're black, they know Lisa Ray. The young crowd that watched Love and Hip Hop, they knew April. Or the older, like, oh, you Michael Collier. Oh, yeah.
Michael Collier, Red Grant.
So, we can hit all these different angles with the films. That's how I know if we just stick to our demographic, this film is going to be super, super successful. And we got some crazy things. So hopefully this time, next time you listen to your boy,
I'll be at the premiere.
oh my gosh, I think I'm throwing a slumber party. I don't think I'll be available to see the greatness. Oh my gosh.
You should have clarified a little bit more and made sure I was listening.
I tried. I texted you and you was like, I'm on the phone. I'll call you back, and never called me back. She never called me back.
I was probably on the phone with my mom then if I never called back.
And
Those conversations are long.
Long and good, I guess.
Yeah.
Long and good.
Yeah.
So let's get to the first topic today. What do you want to hop on?
There's some good ones on
Miss
here.
Bartender. There's some great ones on
I
here.
actually kind of want to start from the bottom.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Do it.
Start
from the bottom.
I actually want to start with this one.
Okay.
So, there's been so many conversations. We have them all the time. Do you know any women that you've ever caused or that you've had a sexual relationship with that squirt?
Do I know any women that I've made squirt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've made a few women squirt in time.
In time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I did my research, because I wanted, when I first learned.
Sounds like you.
No, because when I first learned about squirting, I wanted to know because I'm
You get grossed out by stuff.
I get a little grossed out. So I was like, "Is she peeing on me? I don't know. Like, what is this? Where's this liquid coming from?
Right.
Is it the same? And if it's not the same, how in the world is it not?
It's warm.
Yeah, you got pee, and then you got squirt, and it's like
they're all fun.
Two separate liquids. Where are these liquids hanging at?
Right.
Like
hanging.
Where are they lying? Where are they resting? I don't know. Where's it? Can you school me?
I don't know where they come
squirting?
from.
Have you ever squirt before in your life?
So, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I make a mess, but it's okay. So the thing is that
you make a mess.
Yeah. So the first time it ever happened,
waterfalls.
The first time it ever really happened to me. No, the first time it happened to me was a masturbation thing. So I had a bullet because I'd never had I lost my virginity late, so I was just like, okay, let me try this.
How old were you when you lost it?
19.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
So
that's like ages for some people. Like, I was 13, motherfucker.
Right, or 9 and 12. I'm like, where were your parents? So, but
they were fucking.
Right. But I used the bullet thing and it squirted and I was like, what was that?
Wow.
And that was just by myself. But then a boyfriend that I had, did the finger thing, whatever, and I filled up his cup holder in his car.
Are you serious?
We were in the car and I was like, I'm sorry. He was like, that's great. He was like, what? He was like, I didn't know you. He was like, you are a gusher. And I was like, a what?
You filled up the cup holder?
The cup holder in the console.
Wow. Does it feel different? What's the difference between the orgasms?
So I can do it without orgasming or I can do it during one. It's all kind of so
squirting is not an orgasm?
It doesn't. I don't think it has to be because I've done it before. I've gotten to one before too, and it's just, wet. But then during the orgasm, it'll just like it makes the noise and everything.
The sound effect. You got the sound effect.
Like it's just it's
That's hilarious.
And you just kind of feel it and then you have to, that's why I have to put towels down.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it gets that crazy for you.
Yeah.
Water splash, y'all. They were like,
but
Ariel is a splasher.
But it's not every time either.
It's not every time.
It's not every time. But I don't know where it comes from because I'd be dehydrated half the time. So I'm like, where is this? Is this like a reserve tank or
magical pocket somewhere up in there?
A magical pocket.
Yeah, it's like a
hot
magical
pocket.
Yeah, a magical hot pocket.
Ooh, hot pockets are delicious.
Yeah. Well, for me and she said they're delicious. For me, in my experience with the squirting, the first time for a man, the ego is like, oh shit, I made it. Oh yeah, look at your ass. Look at your ass.
It's the grossest face ever.
Can't control it yourself. You can't control yourself. Look at you. I did not demolish that vagina. I demolished it. It's just splatter, water park everywhere.
Of course you take the credit.
Yeah, of course, because I got a swing in me. I got a little Jones swing. I got a little motion in the ocean. I got a motion that makes the ocean, So when I saw the splash, I was like, wow. But I also am a little cleansy person.
Yeah, you are.
So it kind of, it was cool. Well, one thing, it was like when I first was experiencing this female, she was so strong. Her splash was so strong that it was literally pushing my penis out of the vagina. Yeah. I was like, hold on. Now.
I love how you're using all the technical terms.
I'm like literally trying to stay in the pussy. Like, oh, wait, hold on. Let me just.
That's what it does.
And I was like, oh, and then I came out and it splat and it just squirt everywhere on the ground. And I was like, all right.
On the ground? Where were y'all?
Well, at first it was on the bed. Second time it happened. I made sure. Here's the reason why I ended up on the floor because I don't know exactly what this liquid is. The cleansiness.
Oh, so it was your bed, and you didn't want it on your bed because you don't like things on your bed.
I don't like things on my bed. I don't like things all splashy, washy, these foreign liquids. So I was like, I'm all for it. I'm all for it if it's at your place.
Squirt at your place.
But this shit ain't cute no more.
Wow.
When it's on my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, this
You
is
are unbelievable.
because now I got to clean it up. And what if you got a little after smell and it should stay in my rug and my sheets? You know, like,
After smell.
I don't know. And this is what's going through my mind. I'm like, what if this
Juhahn.
liquid
Oh, so
carries
you
on?
were thinking, what if it does?
Yeah, because I'm
But
like,
it didn't, right?
no, it didn't
Okay,
have
cool.
any type of. It was clear. It was
Mhm.
like water. It was warm.
It should be a little sweet, like
Yeah.
diabetes.
Well, all right. You know what it tastes like. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you drink your own cup holder? Shit. Pour it in. Let me taste it.
You've never tasted your own brand?
No, I've never tasted my own brand. And
I think
don't
that'd be kind
any
of-
man should taste their own brand.
Yeah, that's
first
true. I
and
didn't think about
foremost.
the men.
We
but-
knew somebody that's on social media. I saw the motherfucker ejaculate in his mouth. I'm like, what?
His
what
own?
He did. He put it on Twitter too.
What are you watching?
It's somebody was a known influencer, was a rapper too, and he like was jerking off, and he jerked off in his face, and he's like, oh yeah, oh. I'm like, dude,
What?
Where is your big brother? Where are your big friends? Yeah, he ejaculated in his own face.
Online.
Yeah, he had like a popular dance. I'm not gonna say his name, but he had a popular dance about 4 years ago that everybody was doing, and it was a popular song. He was on Twitter, and somebody might be in the comments like, "Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, little homie." Yeah, he did that. So I wouldn't recommend that any man should know what the brand tastes
Did he say
like.
what it tasted like?
He didn't say anything, but he definitely looked like he had got squirted in his face before because it was like a finish, like a porno, like
So are you not okay with it getting all in your face and everything?
What?
Squirt.
My stuff?
Squirt.
That only happened to me once. I was eating a girl out, eating the beautiful woman out, and it was like, all right, because I know I've been here before. I know how these squirts begin, and it was like, all right, I'm going, and then all of a sudden, it got warm, and I said, hold on now. And it's like at that
Fever
point,
pussy.
if you got she all on, she on top of you, she's sitting on top of it.
That's where it gets you.
Yeah, I think that's what women love, that power shit.
Yep.
Yeah, like they sitting on. I'm
Give
sitting
him a
on
headboard to grab on.
I'm sitting on his ass, and I was like, oh wait, so the bitch in me, I didn't want to be a bitch, so I didn't want to be like get off me. So it kind of just happened, and it's like, oh, you just got to brace yourself.
Really? You didn't open your mouth or anything?
Well, it got in there because my mouth was already open. I'm like,
That's what I'm
tangy.
saying. No, not tangy.
But I was like,
Tangy.
I was like, oh, it's not. It's definitely it is squirt because I was like, all right, because I got in your neck, you got the little neck pocket, little area right here.
A little
I
pond.
was like, there's a puddle on my neck, so this definitely was a squirt. This is some bullshit. This motherfucker, you couldn't even take the moment to move. You just, that's like a man nutting in a girl's face. That's like, like you just nut in my face. Girl.
Yeah, there's a name for that.
What is that name?
It's like a facial or something.
Yeah, well, I got a facial.
You got a
and
facial.
it felt very demeaning as a man for a second. Because it was like, oh, shit, you just going to finish in my face and not even try to be like, I'm coming, or give me a chance to ain't say shit. Just squirt in my face.
That's awesome.
I bet it is awesome.
But see, mine, where I squirt my person is on the dick, but I have to be on top to squirt him in his face.
Wait.
You don't have to eat me up. Mine squirts.
So
it's a real squirt.
You're on top of him,
yeah,
and you're squirting,
and it splashes and goes.
And how's it hitting his face?
Because it splashes
all the way.
All the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Trajectory.
Well, welcome to Freckles Water World.
Park.
Wow.
Admission 1.
Is there any more on that topic? Because that was a fun one.
I mean, I just really wanted to know because especially you as kind of like cringe as you get around certain things. And I know it's like, that's why I call you beige all the time. Cause I'm like, I know you ain't no, you're beige.
I can get into some things. I can turn up, should I say. I can explore. Especially if I'm comfortable with the person, but I am a little bit. It's weird with me because I'm like, I'll do all the stuff, but I will have to clean after.
I know.
I'll have to like kind of reset real quick.
That's
I can't just be like, I'm
me.
just a nasty motherfucker. I just walk around with pussy mustache all day.
Pussy stash.
You got some dudes who be smelling the finger and be happy all day.
That's what, but you should not smell your that we talked about. Like you shouldn't.
Yeah,
but your finger shouldn't smell.
is some dudes that like to. You got some people that like to eat the butthole, and
Oh
they
yeah.
want to get down there and they want to stay in there, and
Mm-hmm.
they get excited and they bring their fork and knife. Like, there's
Yep.
some pro butt eaters.
Oh
out
yeah.
there,
I know one. I know two.
Wow.
And that's the first experience. And I'm like, whoa, okay.
They
Weird
enjoy
at
it.
first. Weird at first for me, but there was, you know what I mean? Like, is there going to be anything left? Like, what's going on? We going to do something else? Or you just want to, what does this do for you?
Well, it's all mental. I guess whatever turns that person
Why
on.
there?
Yeah, but me, I be thinking in my mind, maybe it's just me. I just feel like the dookie hole's never fully clean.
Have y'all
So-
ever seen
unless you-
Saving Sarah Marshall or Forgetting Sarah Marshall, where there's the married couple and the guy's like, God would not put a sewer next to a playground because he does not want to go down. He didn't want his wife to give him head. He was like, our mouths are on our faces for a reason. I was like, that reminds me of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, cool.
Yeah.
All right. I'll have to look at that again.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
So what else we got? Are we still on that subject?
No, I actually have another one. So, how comfortable are you with your partner? Like, do you feel like you're really comfortable with your partner?
Yeah.
Like, just open.
What
so
are we saying comfortable?
comfortable.
What level of
Just. I mean, can
comfortability?
you just be? Because you poop a lot. You poop a lot.
Like a pigeon?
Like a pigeon. That's what you told me when I first met you, and I was like, that's interesting. So I've always kind of seen pigeons and been like, Juhahn. And so,
Do you
but
picture my head on top of a pigeon? Is that what you're saying?
something like that. I'm like, okay, pigeons are different for me because that's what you use. But
Okay.
so is it okay if your partner is around while you're doing that? Do you like your privacy in a bathroom? Do you like the door closed and locked? Or are you okay with it open?
Well,
What?
see, this is why I'm like not fully beige, because I'm not like that type of dude. Like, I don't give a damn. I will take a shit right in front of you.
I know.
I'll take a shit right in front of you and be like, hey, hello. We have a conversation with you. It only gets embarrassing when it's just too funky. It's like, oh,
I hate smells, but I love sounds. I think sounds are hilarious.
that's weird.
Somebody else said that. I was like, no, it's just funny. It's not that I love bathroom sounds. I'm just saying sounds are funny.
See,
They
I
make
don't
it
want you
funny.
to hear me. That's the thing. I don't want you
Really?
to hear me or smell me too much.
I don't want to smell anything.
But it's okay. It's weird because there's a lot of things I don't want you to experience if I am taking the shit in front of you. I don't want you to hear it. I don't want you to smell it too much, and I really don't want to see you wiping my ass. See you to see me.
You to see. Oh, okay. Okay, so then
It's
you're not okay with just taking one in front of somebody then, because there's going to be
Well,
one
I
of
can
those
control-
three things
I can
happening.
control-
Hopefully more than one.
I can control some of the sounds. I can control, if
What?
if you feel a big one coming, you just kind of gotta go with it, or you flush it to blend in the sound. You know what I mean? And if I smell it, it's just a bad one. I'm like, don't come in here.
Oh, I'm so bothered.
But if
But-
you're already there, it's fine. We're good. But the wiping the ass thing, it's just something real.
That's a lot.
It looked like a little. Feel like a little bitch.
It's
wiping my
a lot.
ass
I
in
understand
front,
that.
Like, hold on, baby. Let me just. And
But
you're
it's something I'd probably be more comfortable with because I was a nurse. So I did, and I worked in nursing homes and all that. So I wiped a lot of asses, and then I have all those kids.
So you
So-
prepared to do that to your loved
Yeah,
one?
it doesn't
when
bother
they
me
get
at all.
old?
It doesn't bother. It's funny because I had to take care of an older person that had COVID that I was with or whatever, and there was a lot of things that had to be done, and it seemed like everybody else was just kind of like they didn't know how to do it, and I'm like, let me just go do it. And somebody asked me after, like, that didn't bother you? I'm like, no, like somebody has to take care of them. So just do it. It just doesn't bother me. It really doesn't.
That's not cringeworthy for me. I don't think, especially if I feel like I really, really have to do it.
Right. But you don't want anybody to do it to you necessarily. I think I'd feel a little different about somebody wiping my ass.
At some point, I feel like somebody is gonna have to do it. So I'll mentally prepare myself at that age. So but just as my young, youthful self.
Right now.
Nah.
No, when I'm old, I'm going to be a pain. So
What about you though?
I like bathroom privacy, but I still think it's hilarious.
Really? Would you take a dump in front of your man?
Probably
Have you?
not. No, I actually never have with anybody before.
Have
because
you ever
it's just-
fart in front of your man?
Not really. I'm not much of a farter, actually. I'm more of a burper.
Really?
Like and they'll be.
So you wouldn't feel comfortable taking a shit in front of your man?
I don't think that's my
So if
area.
you really had to go, and your dude walked in while he was getting ready for work or something, and you were going, he would have to leave the bathroom.
Yeah.
He wouldn't finish it.
You can't stay in there with me.
Really?
You
can't see the magic.
Nah, I can't see the magic.
It might be cute.
Even though it's Lucky Charms, he can't see the magic.
Really? So you're not comfortable with that thing?
That's not really my thing, but I don't care if he does it. So, and that's what I was going to ask you. What about your partner? Is it okay if she's taking a big fat dump in front of you? A hot, steamy turd? And then okay.
It's just like my ex didn't give a damn.
I know she didn't.
She didn't.
I know she didn't.
She was like,
I can tell.
She's like, and it's funny.
And that's what I like.
She's like, I'm a nigga. You know what I'm saying? We shit.
Yeah. But that's why I like her.
You gonna stay in here? You gonna get it? You know what I'm saying? you can leave, nigga. But I'm taking this shit. You know, I was like,
I like that,
and it's just a realness because it's all about how you're raised.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a very free, open household.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I've ever seen my mom. So I guess that's different because my mom didn't.
See, your mom kind of.
But she wasn't like she
bothered by y'all.
She would.
She would. You just never.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it'd be sometimes she'd walk around naked. That's
Me
probably
too.
what it is.
That's what I did with my kids.
She was very free.
Yep. Us too.
And so it's like, all right, maybe that's where the freeness of, that bathroom intimacy is broken. It's like,
right.
Oh, okay, all right. She walks around naked sometimes. She getting ready or whatever. What's the difference of her taking a dump? I done seen her titty swinging. And
exactly.
And then my dad too. Like,
his titty swing.
Get tired of this ball swinging. I get tired of my dad walking around with these grown man balls swinging. He like,
That's so funny. See, my household though was not like that. It was, that's private. If you and they said pass gas, which is the grossest thing to me. I hate that term. I think that. I'm like, pass gas, like pass a kidney stone or something. That's gross. But no, I never had this. So my household was free, and I walked around not butt naked, but like in underwear all the time because I didn't want my kids to ever be surprised.
So your kids got a whiff of that grown otter ass?
They were used to. I wanted them to make sure that they weren't. I didn't want them to see a titty.
Breastfeed?
One that hurts.
I keep hearing that breastfeeding is.
It's painful. Yeah, it's painful. Like it makes like they bleed and everything because they'll like dry and crack and stuff because so I tried it. Well, I tried it with the first two, but it was not for very long. It hurts so much. Yeah. Wow. But I never wanted them to see a titty, the boys, and be like, oh, what's that? You know what I mean? Like I wanted to be like,
what's wrong with them being a titty?
I just didn't want them.
It makes them like cherish the titty more.
Oh yeah, but it's like you said before, like they maybe will be less apt to like, oh, let me go see what I can.
Hey man, let me tell you something. I don't care how many titties you see in your life. Ain't nothing never taken away from a man's glory of some titties. I don't know what it is about a woman's breast.
Yeah, you like
that
titties.
Is so, and I'm not even a breast man. I'm actually an ass man. But but it's I do like them both. But it's like something. It's something. No matter how much you've seen them as a kid or how many titties you've seen, like if a woman just like flashes you, it's just like we just like it's just a chest. We got one too, you know.
But y'all's is cool.
What? That's all right. So you think it is something special with
titties? Well, that's why I bought some. These are not real. These are not mine. Mine were bees.
They were bees,
like a nice full bee. But to me, I was like, I want titties.
So you think that they look magical? Or is that
I don't want them anymore.
The facade.
I like little titties now.
You don't lose your don't trust me.
I probably will remove.
Guys,
these.
Put in the comments. She talking about she want to remove them. If y'all want her to remove them or keep them, y'all put in the comments. Should she keep them or leave them?
Not that that's gonna make a difference, but
hey, they'll let
my
you
butt will always remain the size it is, and to me, that's more of an asset than the titties are.
No, there's something magical about breasts, though. I will.
What is
honest.
magical about them for y'all?
It's just they look like targets, like just floating, like I don't know if it's because we don't have them, it makes them so magical, or it is something.
Some of y'all have them,
kid. Well, yeah, some of us do have them, but it's like I don't know what it is. It's just a genetic,
maybe it's because it's a life source.
It's a genetic makeup. That too. I don't know, but why do girls not? This is a life source for girls too, because they breastfed too.
Well,
So
lesbians probably like titties.
yeah, but what
I
about?
like titties. I
but-
just don't suck on them.
Oh, so you do find them? Why would?
I just think they're pretty. Like I think they're pretty. Like a nice
What
set of
makes
pretty.
a breast pretty?
Well, I have my personal opinions of what make them pretty because there's some that look like a tennis ball in a tube sock, and that's
You're right.
tough. But it's it's like I don't know. They're just fun, and they move, and you can like do stuff with them, and
Yeah,
it can be
make noise.
bongos. You know what I mean? You could oil them up, and
And it's funny because I guess they're very fun to look at and kiss and do all the other good stuff. But when it gets down to the nitty gritty for me in the bedroom, there isn't really much else to do with them, but just you can hold on to them.
Yeah.
I guess
especially if they're sensitive.
holding on to them and seeing them move is a good plus.
Yeah.
But other than the actual action, you need some thickness down below.
Yeah, you gotta have
You
something.
need some ass. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's the real action. Like, so I would actually deal with the woman with a flat top with a great ass.
Yes.
As Al Pacino said.
But not the opposite.
Yeah, you can't have all these big breasts and there's like just no ass. It's
Right,
like,
and just grab the back of the thighs and
yeah, we're not gonna last long. You got a lot of sound effects today. What is it? The Tin Man sound effect? Oh my
Oil her up.
gosh. Jeez McGee's. I'm gonna let you what else you want to talk about?
Oh
I'm gonna let
my gosh.
you
it's
picking
so
some fun ones
fun.
today.
Ooh. Okay. So, in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
how long does it take you until you remove the protection?
How long does it take you to go raw?
Yeah.
Man.
Raw dog.
Yo. Woo.
How long?
It's for me, it's more of a comfortability type of thing. And of course, being comfortable comes with time.
Right. Comes.
Comes with time. I have had experiences, and I'm very cautious. I'm
Yes.
like I use condoms.
I know you are.
I have to use the condoms. Like I gotta, my
You
mom.
got to shower after. You're very cautious.
But there's been some occasions where, you got a beautiful baddie woman, and it's like the only time I've ever slipped up is if I felt like I had to. This is my only opportunity to get her. Like I had to. Like I have. There's the moment, and us all.
And you don't. You're not prepared.
Well, you're prepared, but it's like as a man, we know the young. You trying to get in early. You with the ladies, and you trying to like that one girl that you haven't fully gotten yet, but you're getting hot and steamy, and you're like, oh yeah, and it's that moment where you like, if I get this condom, I might lose her. So it's like,
What? What
No.
kind of girl is this?
no, it's because it's like you haven't fully gotten her. She hasn't committed to sex, so it's not like she's not.
Oh, so you're more like, oh, let's just let it happen.
Yeah, well, because it's like there's levels of like when you're like making out with the dude and you are getting it in with her, and like you aren't necessarily, you don't really have her yet, so you
Okay.
just
I
having
kinda
fun.
get it.
It's getting hot and steamy.
Yeah.
It's your first time ever doing it. So as the male, he wants to get in the condom could make the girl be like, oh, no, wait, we gotta slow down.
Yeah. No, I know what
we
you're
gotta,
saying.
we can't go do that. No. So if you're down there and you swindle your way and you kind of slide in,
Right. It's too late.
because sometimes the girl will be like so into it and she just kind of let it happen.
Happen.
And that's the only time that I've, in that instance, I was like, man, this could be my one chance.
So
I'ma
what about
go
a
for it.
relationship then? How long? You don't give it like an amount of time. Do you already know the person well enough to know that they're clean? Because that's always my
Yeah.
concern.
Yeah, you gotta be. If I feel like if you have been in a relationship with them for a few months or maybe even
A
longer.
few months? Really?
Well, all right. For me, I don't do the raw dog. We're talking what type of raw dog? We're talking about raw dog without birth control, or we're talking about raw dog.
I'm just talking about without a condom.
okay, but
Period.
yeah, but
But I don't know,
without
like-
a condom,
Yeah.
and she's on birth control, or you're just playing Russian roulette.
Oh, well,
Which
I'm
one are you
on
talking
birth control. I mean, I don't know. I'm responsible myself, so I'm on birth control.
All right,
Always.
but there's some people that like, all right, we've been in a relationship long enough, and I'm not on birth control, and I trust you, and you're my guy, I'm your girl.
You're
and
making this very complicated.
Because they might just
Okay.
like pull out.
So let me just say, like in my relationships, I make them wait for a very long time, over a year probably, before I'll ever take a condom or allow a condom off.
Why is that?
Just because I don't know. Just because even though I have birth control and all that kind of stuff, that's my part of being responsible. I need to know that person, and I already explained to you too, I have to know somebody. They have to almost be a friend for me to date them in the first place. So I need to know how they move. So if we date and everything is cool, I'm kind of at that point like, okay, let's feel everything out, but they could be a cheater. If they're a cheater, are they using protection out there? Because if they try to not use protection with me too early, that means they've done it before. And I don't play with my body. So
they have to be dating you for...
Yeah, it's got to be over a year.
But what if you've known them for years?
If I haven't been sleeping with them for years, it doesn't matter.
But what if you were sleeping with them on and off for years, and you like really was into that person, and
on and off for years, I'd probably know them by then.
Know them like you know.
If
them
I
for
knew
years.
them and we decided to be in a committed relationship and it's the two of us, yeah, I probably.
And you
would
still
be
have to
okay.
wait. They would still have to wait a year.
Probably not. Not if it was an off and on thing, because I already kind of know them. Like it may be, space in between it, but it's enough for me to be like.
So it's just really just about knowing them.
It's about knowing the person,
not about their relationship track record.
No, not about their track record. I'm not concerned about that. I'm concerned about me. So I just want to make sure that I'm always safe, because things get passed.
Have you ever accidentally, done it before that?
Slipped. Accidentally slipped.
Or,
I think my kid's dad. Yeah, him, which is the reason I ended up with all my freaking kids. But on top of that, he actually never used one with anybody, it seemed like.
Really?
Yeah, because we've had our issues and everything. So yeah, but I've actually come across evidence and seen that, oh, okay, we just nasty, huh?
Well,
cool.
Luckily you're safe.
Yeah.
You never
luckily, but
dodged
it was
the bullet.
Maybe he's the one dodging bullets because
he was getting it in.
I'm like, you're not scared for yourself? Okay, you definitely don't care about me. But yeah, no, I don't like stuff like that.
Okay,
not at all.
Well, we've learned a little bit about Audley Shell today.
And Juhahn Roger Jones.
I'm Roger Jones.
Yes.
Okay,
that's your dad's name. He's Roger Jr.
Well, we'll get ready to come to a close. Is there anything that you have that you want people to look out for coming up? Like anything you're excited about?
Well, RJ, I would like for everybody, Roger Jones Jr. I would like for everybody to watch the trailer for our movie, which was so good, and that was the first time I really got to see it.
What do you think?
I thought it was really exciting.
Yeah, and that's not the final version. We got another version coming up, a longer version. So you can go to www.youmarrythat.com and you can see the trailer. Like I said, we got a lot of crazy things coming up. I'm so excited.
Yes.
We're finally getting to the storm. This is the fun part, because me, I can throw a party.
You can throw a party. I just want there to be tacos.
Okay.
Can we get tacos?
There will be a taco
and
night.
not street tacos. I want like tacos with the tomatoes and the lettuce and the cheese, please.
Oh, okay.
Can we?
Right. There'll be tacos, guys.
Okay.
And we're gonna do meet and greets and everywhere. So I want everybody to put down below in the comments what state we should come to when we do, the premieres and screenings for this film. So
what states? Connecticut.
Definitely come to the DMV. That's the hometown.
Oh yeah, Mumbo Sauce. I have not forgotten.
New York. I want to get the Apollo Theater for New York.
You have some goals. That's awesome though.
They thought it was impossible getting on Times Square, but hey, we did it.
It wasn't impossible.
So all right, it has been another wonderful episode of
You podcasting that.
Well, that was a different way of saying it this time. You're happy today.
I am happy today.
You're super happy today.
I am.
All right.
Good energy.
All right, guys. We love you.
We
See
love
you next time.